This is the Star Wars The Black Series from Star Wars The Book of Boba Fett. Actually from the Mandalorian originally, but she and Boba Fett got a new show coming to Disney Plus. We have Fennec Shand, arguably the most sought after and scalped figure in the wave. Leave it to Hasbro to just make an awesome character, incredibly difficult to find and pick up. I've always been a fan of Ming-Na Wen, ever since I saw her in Street Fighter, then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and now Star Wars. Actually, I did like her in, I forgot, there was a sitcom she was in with Jonathan Silverman. The Single Guy, I think. I can't remember. I used to watch. She does comedy, she does action, she does pop culture. She does everything. So, really amazing actress. And now she is with the Star Wars universe, and I'm just so happy to have her in hand right now.
Here is Fennec Shand out of packaging, and I don't think I have to say it. This is an amazing figure. It's a wonderful rendition of Ming-Na Wen as the infamous bounty hunter brought back to life by Boba Fett. The box says the Book of Boba Fett, but she can well be on the Mandalorian or the Bad Batch. The figure looks spectacular. It's an amazing sculpt. Oh man, even the likeness to Ming-Na Wen, I think they got it right. I think this is a very close mold or rendition of her face sculpt. Look at that. Yeah, it feels like they made her look younger. Anyway, they even detailed her the hair accessories on her braids. And look at the armor. The whole costume altogether. If you're wondering what this is from the Amazing Yamaguchi Psylocke or Gambit figures by Kyoto. I keep saying that. I thought everybody already knew that. She comes with her, I guess, rifle, sniper rifle. Very cool. Just a little bit difficult to put on her pistol grip hand because of the way it's been sculpted. It's got a strap. I think the strap is removable. I'm not sure. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk breaking this because it is extremely difficult to get this figure. We'll talk more about that later, but look at this. Look how cool this sculpt is. Her uniform, the waist cape. And I love that the waist cape has been sculpted so that you could articulate her legs without really putting too much strain on the soft PVC that they used for the waist cape. It's pretty good. It feels thick and premium. Look at that. Nice detail on her belt, accessories, her gloves, some armor plating there, her pole drawn. Even her hair. I love the way they've sculpted her ponytail, her braid. It doesn't get in the way of articulation. Her boots, shin guards, everything about this is fantastic. And I guess pretty accurate in my opinion. The paint apps, that's another story. If you are sifting through several on the pegs, you are extremely lucky. This is a 1 per case, and everybody in the case for this wave is 1 per case. But this is a popular character, and I don't understand why Hasbro decided to bunch it with other characters instead of having at least two figures per case of this character. I don't know. It's like what they did with Cosca Reeves. Man, it was so difficult to get that figure. But the paint apps, basically it's just orange. A bit of silver here and there, but it's mostly the orange paint apps. And yeah, there are inconsistencies. You will see most of the quality issues will be on the waist cape. That triangular area right there where the orange is painted on, that's where most of the issues are. So you get some splashing here and there, paint splatter here and there. But you know what? If you could find a Fennec Shand on the shelf, on the pegs, it doesn't really matter if the paint apps aren't that great. But, you know, Hasbro's charging higher for these figures. They could have at least made the paint feel premium. See, look at that. Lots of splashing here and there, splotches. But overall, it's acceptable. I mean, it's I guess me nitpicking again, but nothing to worry about, nothing to complain about too much. The last accessory I'm going to talk about is this one, the helmet. It looks great. It's very accurate to how we saw it on the show, or all the shows, I guess. And you can mount it right here on her head. And it just barely clears her eyes. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, her eyes are just barely peeping out of that slat. It's off by a millimeter, but you could just push it down like that. I guess it's a case-to-case basis, maybe just an issue of quality control. It should be like that, like the eyes should be dead center on that slat. But on my copy, the visor just keeps pushing up, so I guess she can barely see, but she doesn't really need to see a lot because she is an excellent marksman. She just needs a bit, and she can kill her target. So very cool, and the fact that it is easy to put on and to take off, I thought that was great. That was a great engineering, great measurements actually. On the head sculpt and the helmet. I guess they're getting better after what happened with Bo-Katan. They improved the Cosca Reeves helmet, and now they've improved. They've gotten some improvement with this helmet. Okay, let's do some size comparisons. Here she is with Mandalorian co-star, I should say. Cara Dune, one of the more expensive figures now to get. The price of that figure has skyrocketed. And then Bo-Katan, or Captain Nico from the Solvare. No, I'm kidding. Bo-Katan of the Mandalorians. Look at that. I think they got it right. I'm loving these characters. I just wish they made it easily available for fans and collectors, and not just the scalpers. So let's just go over articulation very, very quickly on this figure. She's got that new neck joint, double ball joint, I suppose. Ball joint up here, here, and down there. So triple ball jointed upper torso. It's a shame we don't have a panel that would reveal her cybernetic implants, but I guess that's too much to ask from Hasbro. The shoulders, they go in and out, they go forward and backward, a little bit hindered by her pauldron or her vest. No butterfly joints, interesting. The elbows, they have a hinge and a swivel. They bend more than 90 degrees, about 100 degrees. Legs, as I mentioned earlier, they're on a ball joint, do the splits, go forward, backward, got a thigh swivel. Knees and bend and swivel. Ankles, they go up and down and have the rocker tilt. I love how much range of motion the ankles have despite having these samurai armor boots. So overall, just a wonderfully, wonderfully done figure. So final thoughts on the Black Series Fennec Shand from the book of Boba Fett. Obviously, that's not the correct Boba Fett. That guy's from Empire Strikes Back. I'm still waiting on the deluxe version of the book of Boba Fett figure. I hope it comes soon. Until then, he's going to be my stand-in. I love the Fennec Shand figure. It's going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. It's just a shame that Hasbro has made it, again, so difficult, next to impossible just to obtain this figure. If you don't have several channels to get to it, it's a shame. I wish Hasbro would make these popular figures more accessible for fans, and I wish they would survey fans. I mean, what do fans need? I mean, they put out waves of figures where only 1 or 2 figures are what fans need, and the others are just going to be peg warmers. Why don't they release a wave of figures where in each and every single one of those figures are a must-have for fans? And I wish they could do more research instead of giving us a figure like this or Cosca Reeves, having them 1 per case that will drive everybody nuts. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video review. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the Black Series Fennec Shand. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.